everyone, Amanda here from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Today I've got some things to make for swaps. I'm doing some crafty swaps with a couple of crafty friends, and I thought why not just switch the camera on while I'm making them. So at the moment I'm making packages of bows. Now I've shown how to make these before, and if anybody's wondering, my hands are just full of ink. I've not been having a fight with a knife or anything. So I've made these out of cardstock, so I'm going to show you how to make a few. You might know how to make them, you might not, but these are Christmas themed ones, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to package them. So if you're sending crafty swaps or you're doing a craft fair or anything like that, then you know how to make them look pretty. So this one is lovely lipstick cardstock. And I did pre-stamp my cardstock. I'm not going to do every process. I pre-stamped my cardstock with the sheet music stamp and lovely lipstick ink, and then I cut my pieces. And what you need to make one bow is I've got quite a lot of pieces cut here because I'm going to be making a few. You need one piece that measures 6 inches by 1 inch. And then you need 2 pieces that measure 5 inch by 1 inch, okay? So that's what you need to make one bow. And so I'll make another one of those. And I'm also making one from Shaded Spruce, and this is the Basics range, the little 6x6 paper pad. So I'm going to make one out of cardstock and one out of DSP. So again, 6 inches by 1 inch and 2 at 5 inch by 1 inch. Then you do need the envelope punch board. Which is an awesome tool. I do believe it should be in the tool sale extravaganza that Stampin' Up have at the moment. But I mean, it's not expensive at any time of year anyway. So you get your 2 5-inch pieces and you separate those from your 6 inch. So you take one of your 5-inch pieces and you put it to 2.5, which is the halfway mark, and you punch and you flip back to 2.5 and you punch, okay? And then you go with this end here and you look for you're eyeballing for the centre there, okay? Turn it round and do the same, and that creates your tails. Then you put that to one side, out the way, move those, because if they build up it doesn't punch very well. And then your 6-inch one is going to be your first bow layer, okay? Your mind might tell you that it is going to be the tails because it's longer, but it's not. It's your first bow layer. So this is 6 inch, so we want to go to 3, which is the halfway mark. Punch and flip, punch. And then what I do to get a bit more of a rounded, so you can just make it look nicer, is very close to the edge of that, slip it in by eye and punch, flip it over, very close. So you're literally just shaving a bit off with the punch there, so that you end up with that kind of a rounded. It just gives for a nicer finish. And then what I do is I just nip, if there's any sharp looking ends, I nip them off, okay? So let me just carry on with that then. So in there, punch, flip it, and punch, nip off any sharp looking edges, put that to one side, and then this is my second piece, which measures 5 inches, so we're going to 2.5, punch, flip, 2.5, punch, then we are going again to the very edge to punch a sliver off. Punch a sliver, and there, and there. Trim those sharp pointy bits. I'm trying to be really quick because I've got a Facebook live meeting with my team shortly, and yeah, I need to grab a shower. Right, so I'll do this one while I'm here. So again, 5-inch one, 2.5, punch, flip. I'm going to speed this up. I don't mean like speed the video, I mean I'm just going to be quick. Okay. And these look awesome, and the key to it is the presentation of the packaging as well as just making the bows, which I am going to show you if you continue watching the video. So 2.5, 2.5, and then sliver off, sliver off. I absolutely love this tool. It has been in my crafty collection, I don't know how long. It doesn't go blunt. I just love it. It's like a basic essential tool. If I ever do a my favourite tools video, you can guarantee that this will be on there. Absolutely, without a doubt. In fact, there's an idea. I might do that one day. Right, so 3 inch I'm on my 6 inch piece now, so I'm punching at 3, which is the halfway mark. Punch that sliver. Punch that sliver off. And there. And there. Right, so that is all that we need to do with the envelope punch board. That can go away now. Let me just trim those if we've got any possible sharp bits. Okay. Right, so what we want to do now is we just curl all our pieces with a bone folder. And I'll show you 2 different ways of decorating them as well. Okay. Right, so for quickness and ease, I'm going to use glue dots. I do like to actually glue them with wet glue and hold them till they dry, because I think that it just holds better, but I haven't got time for that on a tutorial, so I'll give that a squeeze as best I can. So you fold that over, and you don't go right to the middle. You don't go right to the middle, you go like there. Because if you go right to the middle, if you look, it'll show on that side and it don't look nice. So you only go to there. I love making these, it never gets old. Love them, love them, love them. And you know, there's so many different ways you can decorate them. And they're just always great to go in a crafty swap, because then your swap partner can add them to packaging when they do swaps, gifts, add them to the projects if they like making things out of, well, anything. You can put these on anything. You could put them on a notebook, you could put them on a canvas, you could put them on absolutely anything. So glue dot there. And then you've got your tails, you've got a larger bow and a smaller bow. So you put the smaller bow on first, and then the larger bow. Oops, I want that glue dot, please. Thank you very much. Glue dot there. Okay. And if they start to lose the shape a bit, just stick something round in there and redefine those nice plump bows. Okay, so how I decorated this one was I just got the tiniest piece of skinny ribbon, because I actually don't have a lot of it left. Okay, and glue dots in again. I'm just going to roll that glue dot up ever so slightly. Okay, to make it just that little bit smaller. And then I'm going to make a little loop, you know, like a charity loop, one of those. Figure eight, half of a figure 8 loop is what we're making. Okay. So there we go, that's on there, that looks pretty. Another glue dot, pop that in the centre of there, and then add my little ribbon bow. Just move it down a bit, it's a bit high up, that, down to there. There we go, give it a press, and then in the centre just add a little, put some red gems somewhere, here we go. A little gem. Can pick them up. There we go. Stick that in the centre. So that one is lovely lipstick, and I've used the sheet music stamp. So there we go, that's that one finished. The lighting seems to have gone a bit dark. Sorry about that, cat. I seem to control it. It's got a mind of its own. Let's just move that out of the way. Okay, so what I have prepared in advance is some cardstock to mount these on. So this measures, I can't remember. I'll put all the measurements over on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk. 4 3/4 by 5 1/4, and then this one should be 5 by 4 1/2. Yes, it is. And I'm just going to layer that quickly up. You could stamp this background again with the sheet music using a lighter colour like smoky slate or something, or you could back with Christmas DSP. I just wanted to do it plain. I'm using up some offcuts and scraps. Okay, and then what you do is, I have got some removable glue dots somewhere, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tape runner here because it is a removable one. So I'm going to put one at the bottom there. Okay, and then I'll put one at the top there. Okay, and then we've got room for one in the middle. If I'm spacing something, I'll always put one top and bottom first so I can get my spacing even. Okay, so I'll just complete my green layer. Got a glue dot stuck on there that I don't want to be on there. Get off. Okie doke. So, same process again. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, but we're going to decorate this one ever so slightly different. And then we will get to packaging them up. I have got some cello bags from Stampin' Up, which are, I believe, something like 6 by 8, I think. Where are they? They're awesome. I love them. 6 by 8 inches. They're brilliant. I always have a packet in, because when I'm sending cards out in the mail, I always put them in a cello bag as well. Just in case they get wet. I know I've had cards sent in the mail before and unfortunately they've got wet, and then because we're using water-based ink, it runs and it is such a shame. So I always send my cards in a cello bag. Well, generally always. There might be times I don't, but I don't like to say always because then there might be a time when I haven't. Alright, so again, larger layer on the bottom. It's really simple, but how quick's that? And now I've got a pack of bows near enough ready to go in my little swap parcel that I'm sending to one of my crafty friends. This is an extra gift. This swap is something else. Right, so what I'm going to use now is I'm not convinced that's clean. Let me just have a look. It'll do. So I am, because this is I know that's Call Me Clover, isn't it? And I've got shaded spruce out. Is it? Let me check. I can't remember what colour that paper is. It's gone from my mind. Let me have a look. Okay, it's from the Regals. So it is shaded spruce. Okay, well that cardstock doesn't look very like shaded spruce. Never mind, we'll make do amend. It should be shaded spruce. I think that's something else myself. Okay. But I'm using shaded spruce ink. In fact, I might just do it on... I'm going to do one on there, and then I'm going to do one on some vanilla and see which I like the best, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do, in case I don't like that one. And I might do one on... No. I won't faff for too long. I'll punch one of them out and decide which I like, but I have selected the wrong colour cardstock there, I do apologise. And then I just want my this punch that goes with the candy cane season. I have used this loads. I just love the little bow, I think it's awesome. I love it. Okay, and I'll punch one out in in that colour as well. In fact, I might just quickly do, I might just have to quickly do one in white because I'm not sure which. I can't have things not right, and I need to film and create this at the same time. I'm multitasking. I've got a lot to get done before Christmas, same as everybody else, I suppose. We're all getting to that time of year where we're busy. Let me see. So which do we think looks better? Let's have a look. That green one? Definitely not. I like the white one. Yeah, that's what we're having. I'll save those for something else. So I'm going to just add a little bit of snail on there. And I'm going to add that to the centre of that bow, which I think that looks really pretty. I like that. Let me just get it straight. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And that is just a nice green colour to, you know, complement those reds. Christmassy green and red. I'll attach that there. So I've got my trio of bows for my swap done. So now I just want one of the cello bags, which is here. Okay, so I can put these in here, and they should go in sideways because they are 6 by 8. So that should go in nicely. I just think if you're doing crafty swaps, presentation is key. It doesn't matter if you're not the best crafter in the world. I think it's down to presentation. I'm going to have some nice Christmassy washi tape closing that for me. So let me find the end of my washi tape. I don't even know if this is a current one. I've just grabbed it off my shelf. I'm not really too worried about whether I'm using current stuff. It's a swap. So I will close that up like so. Okay. Alright. Just push the air out. We don't want it full of air. If it gets full of air, just snip and push. That's better. Right, so now I'm going to have to just do a top off because that is just me. I'm going to have to do it right. So that happens to be just about wide enough. So this measures 5 1/4. I don't need it all of that. 5 1/4. I normally do them at about, I'll go for 2 1/4, and then I'm going to score it at 1. Okay, let's get it straight. Move my cutter out of the way, and I want it to be straight. Score it at 1. I'll just have to corner round it. I do apologise. Grab my corner rounder in, like so. Move that out of the way. Give that a fold. Some snail. And then turn that around and place it about there. And close. Is that straight? That's not bad. Could do with being a bit straighter, but hold on. Just lift it up a little because it is going in the swap. I'm not doing it again. There we go. So that's that, and then I just feel the need to just decorate it with something. So what does that measure? Let me remind myself. 5 1/4. Okay, so if I cut some Berry Vanilla to 5, have I got 5 inches there? It's a bit short. 5 5 inches. Oh, that's a scallop. Ooh, that's not cut very good, has it? Let me do it again. I think my blade must need changing because I can't bring myself to send something that's not spot on. So let's try again. 5 inches. There we go. It must have had a piece of fluff stuck under it. So 5 inches, and then I'm measuring this again. I'm going to knock 1/4 inch off, so it's about 1 1/4 inches. So 5 inches by 1. And I'm going to double check it before I attach it to make sure it looks nice, which it does. Move that out of the way. Corner rounder, just on one end. Snail. And then we're going to attach that. Trying to get it straight. Not doing bad there, not doing bad. Quite happy with that. And then we might just use these bows that I've made actually, because I don't like wasting stuff. But first of all, I do need a sentiment. Let's have a look. Which one are we having? We have Be Jolly. What's this one say? Hello, friend. Don't know which one to use now. I think we'll have Be Jolly actually. No, I'm going to have that one. 'Tis the Sweet Season. And we'll use some of this scrap up. Okay, I'll get a longer block. And we will line it up on there so it's fairly straight. There we go. Right, which way is that way? Okay. I'll bring in, shall we have red or shall we have green? Let's have green. Let's have shaded spruce. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to stamp that as close and as straight to the bottom of there as I can, because I know that that cardstock is already cut straight. Okay, there we go, that's nice. Alright, let's move that ink out of the way, and then I can just trim straight up there. Could do with a longer pair of scissors. I have no chance. I don't know where they are. I don't know where anything is. My desk's a hot mess. I love creating swaps. Absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to cut that to 1/2 inch. I'm going to use my trimmer if I can get it straight. Use that to help me hold it. Is that straight? Yes. Hopefully that's going to cut nicely, or else I'm going to cry. There we go. We've got a nice straight sentiment. Okay. And I'm just going to... Oh, that's handy. It just fits on there. Look at that. I love it when you can fish about for scraps on your desk and they're just exactly the right size. That's like a gift from the gods, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to lay that on there very, very carefully, because that's a very tiny, but just enough, like so. And then, since I've got this, I might as well use it, hadn't I? So let me cut a straight edge. I've never done, I love decorating things. I love it. Put that on there. Straight across. And even if you haven't got the same, exactly same things that I've got, you know, you can make these out of anything. Doesn't matter. Try and trim that straight. There we go. And then I'm going to stick that on with, I'm not having too many dimensionals because it's going to go in a little box. I don't want everything falling off. 'Tis the Sweet Season we'll have just there. And then I did say I would use these bows. Where's that other bow gone? There it is. I'm going to use it. I'm not wasting. So we're going to use it. And we will add it. Where shall we add it? Is that stuck on that washi tape? I'm going to add it there. Like so. Oh, I think that's really lovely. So there you go. Get yourself swapping with your crafty friends. These would be great for craft fairs. You'll be able to sell these absolutely no problem. Gift set bows, I would advertise them at. Add them to your packages, add them to your crafty projects. Go and have some fun. I hope you like them and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.